and welcome to Into the Viya Verse episode number 6. This time we will talk about SAS Viya 2023.06 and we have awesome new stuff in SAS Visual Analytics, VS Code and SAS Studio which we will talk about. So let's dive right into it. So, here we are inside of the new and improved SAS Visual Analytics, what I would call the snappy update. As you can see, the whole homepage has been brought in line with other tools like SAS Information Catalog or SAS Intelligent Decisioning with this nice homepage where you can easily navigate through your content that you have already created. On the right hand side, see what reports you have currently open or can restore a previous session and connect with the broader community and see updates within the software. Let's jump into this report and take a quick look at how things are looking. You can see things look familiar, but they have been visually updated and made a lot quicker. So let's open up the data pane, for example, and you can simply select new data, drag it onto a new page, and everything happens instantaneously. It's much quicker. We can add a suggestion up top, for example, and you see that things really interact and connect together much quicker, much more easy. And this also extends throughout the whole of the UI. So if we add the automatic action to all objects and just start on selecting things, you can see how the breadcrumbs update nicely up top and you can quickly manage them up here as well. If you want a deep dive into all the new and cool features that SAS Visual Analytics in the new update brings to the table, please check out the video linked up top and the first link in the description below, of course. So let's jump from SAS Visual Analytics into SAS Studio, where we will be taking a look at our ability when we are creating SAS job definitions to now use the JSON or step-based prompts instead of the XML task-based prompts. We will go to New, Job Definition, Definition. Here we can write, of course, our SAS program. We head to the right-hand side pane, where we'll click on the first icon to associate a form, use the task prompt one. And here you can see that we have an additional tab now available to us called the step prompt. And you also get the note that this is currently only available through the SAS Visual Analytics interface. Let's take a look in here. And what is cool about these step prompts? Well, as the name suggests, they are related to the custom steps framework that we all know and love within SAS Viya. So if we go to New and say custom step, you can see that when you create an interface here and just drag and drop checkboxes, drop downs, whatever into the design part, you can go to the prompt UI side of things, copy and paste this code or this JSON and store it inside the step prompt JSON. So you now have a visual tool to help guide you building the interfaces that are the front end for your job definitions. And currently you can only use them within Visual Analytics, like you can see in the report here. But I'm sure this will change over time, where we can then also use this within SAS Studio and other applications. So we were already coding in SAS Visual Studio, so now let's go really deep into code. We see with this release, the release of the SAS Viya Visual Studio Code Extension in version 1.0, the first major release, and it's a big one. Because while we also have a bunch of little and smaller features, we also get SAS notebooks. That's right, SAS notebooks, similar to Jupyter notebooks, can help you write SAS code, SQL and Python code just in one simple notebook where you organize your code into cells. You see the result log and the ODS output underneath the cells that you run. It's a super cool feature. That's why I also created a separate video that deep dives not only into the SAS notebook, but also the other notable features that are available within this update. Check it out in the video linked above or in the description down below. With that, let's take a look at the new custom steps that have been added in the last month. First up, we see a step in the natural language processing family to extract rule configurations. This is super helpful to make the rules that you apply to your text more understandable and help you guide explainability when it comes to your model output. The second step that has been added this month is the ability to translate text that is stored within your SAS datasets using the DeepL API to use industry-leading translation for all your textual data within SAS. And for our special shoutouts this month, we have embedding any code anywhere into SAS programs, which deep dive the abilities and disadvantages of different approaches on how you can embed different types of code into your SAS programs, like the include procedure, the embed macro function, many more. Super interesting read if you're doing more than just SAS code. And the SAS CTL for R sees a very interesting update that you definitely should deep dive on. And there's an awesome article that looks at how you can take a tidy model and import it into SAS Model Manager by automatically creating scorecard for you. This is a super helpful feature, and I'm pretty sure people that work in R will really appreciate this guidance and also the whole RSAS CTL functionality. And of course, as always, if you want to deep dive into all of the different releases, there's many more. There's over 70 new features within this release alone. Check out the SAS, my unofficial SAS What's New application that will help you guide you through the whole process to find everything. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this monthly update and see you next month. Bye bye.